in charge of humanitarian diplomacy at the IHH Humanitarian Relief Foundation. Thanks so much for coming in. I'd like to begin by asking you a little bit about your personal sentiments about this operation in northern Syria, and do you expect the creation of a safe zone to help humanitarian workers like you?
As a humanitarian actor, we know which military action or military operation should be the first choice, but Turkey has to do this military action because Turkey failed convincing local, regional, and international stakeholders to have different solutions, diplomatic solutions or political solutions to defeat PYD armed groups in that area. And in the end, Turkey had no other choice than announcing military action. And we really wish it will not take a long time, and we really wish there will be no resistance, strong resistance. It will protect the civilians because the operations will take place in urban areas where almost 2 million people are being located.
What were the militia groups in northern Syria in particular, their activity, particularly the YPG? What kind of humanitarian issues was that actually causing?
First, PYD forced hundreds of thousands of people of the origin in that specific area to move to other areas, either inside Syria or outside. So there will be chance for IDPs to return to the places, their homes, as well as the refugees from Turkey, Iraq, and the other countries will come back to their hometowns. It is the first. The second, because of the armed group of PYD and the allies, humanitarian access was very difficult, almost impossible, especially from Turkish side, totally blocked, and from Syrian regime side, totally blocked, only from North Iraq, and it was very poor. So during and after these operations, we really wish there will be humanitarian access, and it will be much better before the operations.
Okay. You must have heard, though, some concerns from Syrian refugees that they are not yet convinced that they will be safe returning to a safe zone established by Turkey in Syria. Do you feel they will? It's natural to be worried, but do you feel confident that this area can be secured and will remain safe for people to return?
I have no doubt because of the experiences came from Afrin and Euphrates Shield areas. And after Turkey cleaned from ISIS and the other armed terrorist organizations, Turkey located the people, IDPs, as well as the refugees, hundreds of thousands from Turkey returned back home. And we have no doubt the other side, northeast of Syria, will receive many people from different countries, including Turkey, refugees from Turkey. But nowadays, as an emergency reaction or emergency response, we prepare ourselves for the worst scenarios. Our team, more than 500 people, are ready to respond to 100,000 people in very short time through our coordination centers, logistics, mobile kitchen, mobile clinics, and mobile bakeries, and also our branches on Turkish border side. They are ready to respond to any need. 4 IDPs may come to Jarablus areas, even started today. Now we prepare to help them. And also there could be some refugees to Turkey or to Iraq. And we prepare ourselves for any kind of humanitarian crisis.
Can you describe, though, as far as what's on the ground right now, the logistics then of actually building now the facilities needed in this safe zone to help these million or more people return to? I mean, how much are you up against in trying to put that kind of infrastructure for schooling, roads, hospitals all together in this area?
I think we need to have 3 major steps. First, emergency. And during the operations, after we have access for cross-border aids and for the refugees, if they cross the Turkish side, we'll give them the basic needs, the food and the non-food items and the shelter and such other needs. And the second, recovery, focusing on education and the shelter and the other needs. And the third step, I think this is the dream of Turkey, the aim of this operation, I can say, 140 villages will be established by Turkey. And with the other national and international humanitarian stakeholders, we are going to rebuild that area to make it suitable for refugees to return back. And the main challenging is the security. And we believe Turkey will secure the places in very short time, as we are the witness in other places. We have experience of 9 years in Syria. We established 30 camps for IDPs in north of Syria. So after the experiences of the 9 years, we use all our capacities, our teams, to locate northeast Syria to reduce the suffering of people who suffered actually since the beginning of the conflict.
Okay, Izzet Sahin, we'll leave it there. Thank you so much for coming in. We appreciate it.